So it's really been nonstop the past week. And, I take the pulse of the community, what other spiritually in tune people, all of you that are watching this are posting. And, I know a lot of people wanted me to discuss this. And there are many changes that are happening in the world, and it's going to affect people very differently. So before I get into all of this, we have to remember that energy is the ability to cause change. And energy is not good or bad, it just is. And there are different people in the world. The frequency of the reality that we exist in, it's changing. And therefore, there are physical attributes to this physical world experience that we're having. It has to change. Okay, so we got a really powerful stuff that has been happening. We had 7 major earthquakes in less than a week. That, any one of those 7 is like a major thing to report on, along with all the minor earthquakes that are also occurring. And now we have an extreme heat wave, and the reports that have come in from France, which I'm going to get to. I'm just giving a few minutes for everyone to get on. I actually don't normally go live at this time. I'm grateful for everyone that is coming in. Midge, Regina, Lisa. Grateful for everyone hitting the like button. Appreciate the support. Usually go live in the rising. I just filmed a video, and you will see that. And there's energy that just came through me. And the people that saw the previous podcast, it's time to go home. And there were I have been feeling these energies, like many of you that are tuned in. You might have felt a little tired. You might have felt a little lost. These energies that are affecting all the people of the world, it actually affects our subconscious. So if you are on this podcast and you feel like you are lost, you feel very weird, that's your subconscious. This energy that's coming in is changing all of us. And for some people, it's activating deep and dormant attributes that have lied within you your entire life. And for some people, it's short-circuiting them. So this is the energy that we are in at the time. You can't be the ostrich and put the head in the sand. There are so many people that are aware of the time period that we're in. This is the year of the fire horse. And at the same time, as one world ends, a new one is born. And all of the old goes to dust. And all of the rebirth is happening all at once. So it is a very powerful time. And I appreciate everyone getting on. And remember, nothing outside of you means anything. I know there are new people to this. There are many people that have broadcasted one frequency over the years, and now a new frequency is emerging, and there is dissonance in the frequency. There are in science, in the world, there are constructive and deconstructive interference waves. So as this energy is rising up, there are many highly sensitive people that are on this podcast, part of the community. You could leave the comments down below. It's assisting other people during this time period. Okay, so over 1,000 people have dropped dead in France. France reports, warns death toll will rise. The extreme temperature warning was issued there. Over here on my phone, I got the extreme UV alert warning. Maybe you got that as well. Okay, so NBC reports that over 1,000 deaths during record-breaking heat wave, and the BBC reported over 1,300, adding Germany to the toll. So in Europe right now, there is extreme heat. Anyone in the world that's hearing this, understand hydration. Okay, I share through the community my daily habits, actions, and deeds. Okay, got the lemon water tonight. Hydration is important. Detoxification, so important. If you're hearing me for the first time, you could click subscribe. Detoxification. As the energy's rising up, we want to eliminate all the heavy metals, all the toxins, all the particles in the body. So when we see these energy shifts and there's no bypassing this, we have to go through it. And when we're getting the message, we become empowered. This is a message of empowerment to take ownership of our life, implement, and I share these things on the channel, the changes that I have implemented over the years. Health and wellness needs to be our top priority. Energy goes high. Dissonant frequencies. And this all, the major attribute of the reality, your reality, I'm talking to you right now, is your nervous system. I'm sure there are people that are tuned into this and you say, my nervous system has felt shot. You felt exhausted. And I feel it. So as I shared in the previous video on this channel, it's time to go home. We have felt this change. The body, ready? The body is the tuning fork to telling you the truth. Not people reporting on the TV, right? People trying to influence you. You have to listen to your body, also known, ready? Big phrase here. Also known as know thyself. Do you know thyself, or do you put the power outside to someone else? So we are going through this. The reality will split. I have seen, and I'm very focused on the community, both here and on Facebook. And there are many people waking up to seeing that there's like two totally different, almost when it comes to the reporting and social media, it's almost like there are people in two different worlds. Do you notice this? Have you seen this? Hit the like button and leave a comment. And if you're live, make a special emoji, okay? But this is the energy, and it's not a time period. It's not a time period to be afraid. It's a time period to integrate and activate. You could write it down. Okay, got great advice here on this channel. Got great things to share with the world. It's time to integrate and activate. You know, I've shared over the years more like solar flashes that come in. If you are new, this is documented on this channel. You go to the channel page, and we were hit with major energies. First one that I shared very intensely was in December of 2019. The second one was in June of 2023, and it is documented for always and forever in the Schumann resonance readout in a 2-day span in June of 2023. Recently on this channel, you will go to the channel page. I did a full breakdown. I'm not going to do that again tonight, of that moment. So now we're sitting, if you've been watching these videos daily, now I'm here tonight giving you this emergency broadcast, because I don't usually come on at night. Though it seems like we're going to be bringing back the night streams. If you love the night streams, I appreciate it. If you hit the like button, it's a great support. All the support, I'm one man doing this, and we're pushing this out through the people. This great shift that we're leaving the age of fake and phony, and we're headed to the age, ready? The age of authenticity. So in the world, there are people that rise up with the light of Christ, which is the truth. There's people rising up right now. Are you in the chat rising up? And there are people that are being shook to their core. Now, we all get shook to our core. In 2023, in that moment, in that high energy burst, I and many people really experienced and witnessed the external reality kind of collapse. In 2019, December of 2019, shifting into 2020, and we all kind of remember the shifting of the world. I remember, a very sharp pain in the solar plexus, like never before. And, I have shared about what is known as the lower energy center of your body. It is affected by the changes in the world. This old world was run off of fear and anxiety, which you held in your stomach. The fight or flight, the root. These attributes in your body, and if you aren't with it, you could get with it with this channel, because we're not going backwards. We're moving forward on our evolutionary journey. If you are getting this for the first time, and in recent times you're feeling, I have this pain in the base of my spine, lower back, represents support. Represents the survival in this fake world that's coming to an end. You could hit the fire horse in the chat if you know that fake world is coming to the end. Okay? The stomach. And I'm looking at the chat. I've gotten a lot of feedback over the past couple weeks sharing about this. Maybe you've had experience, a lot of shakeup in your stomach, in your solar plexus. These energy centers in your body, known as chakras, and some people aren't in tune with that, but I know a lot of people are in tune with the nervous system. Your nervous system is being rewired right now in this energy. This energy is changing us. Maria, 1111. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for being you. It's my honor just to be me. I appreciate that. Beautiful words. I'm so grateful for the super chat. I love you. Thank you for the support. Just be you. We're headed to the age of authenticity. Carl Jung says, it's the greatest privilege of a lifetime to become who you truthfully are. And I have shared over the years, in a world full of fake, have the courage to be authentic. The light of Christ has returned and is shaking this world right now. And it's shaking us up in our core. And is no better time. I recently talked about this. I do a daily video. I'm always speaking and dishing things out to the people. No better time to be working on our health and wellness, being healthy, staying hydrated, right? Stacy M, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for the super chat. Thanks, Michael, for the info. No fear, stay positive. Absolutely. Thank you, Stacy. I'm very grateful. We cannot live in fear. So what I do here on this channel, I give you the deep spiritual attributes and the quantum shifting. You might have lived in survival mode for almost your whole life. Your nervous system is calibrated. to fear, or was. In order for you to have a new life, a new existence, you say, wow, now I'm experiencing love, I'm experiencing wealth, I'm experiencing a new earth. There's many people across the world, they talk about the new earth. When people in the world talk about the new earth, it doesn't mean, oh, look in the sky. There's a new, we're going to go up on that. No. This frequency, we do not live in a world. We live within a band of frequencies. And there are people that have picked up on this. The tangible evidence that you could research and observe yourself, it's known as the Mandela effect. How many people know about the Mandela effects? And once one of them affects you and you see it for yourself, you can't go back. I appreciate everyone coming in. Regina just also reminded us, and thanks for bringing that up, which I actually, I had to get a new bottle. Magnesium when you go to sleep. Oh, that magnesium. Mighty magnesium. Very helpful during this time period, yeah. Simple things in life, right? Staying hydrated, eating the foods that resonate with you, staying calm, staying cool as the other side of the pillow, baby. You got to stay calm. You got to stay cool. Because this whole event is about your nervous system. It's the driving force. And it is the driving force to what we experience, okay? We're not going during this happening. This is a happening right now. And maybe you're new. We're going through the quickening. Are you saying, hey, you know what? It seems like time is speeding up. Because it's not about the linear time. It's not about the linear time. And if you start to notice these changes, you have to notice it yourself. Notice the changes in the world. And don't be calibrated or focusing your attention on fear. Over the course of time, and I've known this, I heard this from people prior to my whole journey and awakening. If you want to learn more about it, you could click subscribe. I appreciate that today. If you see me for the first time, right? We're all on this journey, right? And I've known this, and I see it get to play out. I heard people that came before me. One woman I discussed, Dolores Cannon. And everyone has to understand, moving forward, we are here right now. We are here. We are here. We're not, it's now. Everyone makes either a conscious or even an unconscious decision if they're making it or not. It's a free will world, right? And some people remember Dolores Cannon, and she talked about this time period and what we're going through, right? So now we're not hearing about something that it's now. And you're getting this message. You're not in denial anymore. But what you need, what I'm doing here is I'm keeping you focused keep your focus on where you're going. Okay, you're staying, and I don't care if the whole world. So if you are getting this, and maybe to your everyday life, because that's what really matters. It's about your everyday life. Heck, it's the name of the channel. What's up? And I keep you focused. Now, this world, you say, this world's falling apart. Oh my God. All this stuff. And you will see it. You'll see the negativity. We're doing something that, like a one person can do this, but we're doing this as the human collective. We are crossing the bridge of incidents. This world, okay. Could this word world continue the way it was? I think that many of the mainstream, whatever is the people that run on NPC programming that don't get it, do you realize that this was not sustainable? Because people are very disconnected. And that's why there's many people that are tuned in. God might have set you aside. God said, oh, you're going to sit over here, right? Everyone's going to say, oh, they want to do that. Okay, you're going to sit over here and you're going to go through a process. And there's a major sorting that's happening in the world right now. What's the sorting? It's called the sorting of the wheat and the tares. So you tell me in the comments, was this sustainable? Did you realize that this world it was not sustainable? God's always moving us, Poppy. I love you, Poppy. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone coming in. I'm on at night. Always keep my word. When it's time, you know. And I know that it is time according to how I feel. You know, on this channel, I discuss the quantum shifts that we go through, the ascension process. And so many people also, like me, I don't get to sit here and say, oh, everything's great. I was exhausted. I was absolutely exhausted. And during this process, you might have some interesting dreams. So now the signal to me is I feel like there's a bolt of electricity that's telling me you got to go out there to the people now. Do you feel this shift in your body? Do you feel this shift? So in the world, you witness and you could see there's global earthquakes. There's heat like never before, and the summer just started. What is happening is for a new way of being. And I know there's new people, they're not going to understand this. And there is no, if you said, I want a better world for my family, for the children, for everything, the world is it can't go on. So you have to go through this vessel, the body, right? We all have to go through this reset of what is truthfully a reset and recalibration of the nervous system and your subconscious. Now, and I've been really hammering this home for the community in the last few days because we are here. You have to understand the energy that's on this earth right now. The 5% must override the 95%. What the heck is this guy talking about? Okay, 95% is the subconscious, and that machine is going, and you lived and humanity was this, and this was oh my God, it's the prison planet, and all the corruption and all this other stuff, and that subconscious of the humanity, it's going in the background, and it's massive. How is it going to stop? The 5%, which is the conscious, it has to become so powerful. The energy's got to be so strong. This energy's blasting the earth right now. We see the earthquakes, right? We see all these things. It's got to be so powerful that 95% subconscious that's ingrained, then it stops. I teach pretty good, right? That's what's got to happen. That's what's got to happen. And it's overwhelming to people. The truth is it's overwhelming energy hitting the earth right now. It's overwhelming. It overwhelms the system. Listen, I go through it as well. And that's why the more people, if you share this message out, we are assisting other people. I'm telling you, it cannot be bypassed. I lived through it. You can't bypass it. So all the things you see in the exterior, the energy represents energy. You got the extreme heat, right? We had the extreme UV warning over here. You see the earthquakes across the world. And so all these things, it has to go. You have to release the old programs the subconscious, anything that represents fear. The densities from this dense world were held in the body. It was held in your lower backs, in your hips, and within the muscles. So I know there's people, we share as a community. I felt it. People have, and maybe you hear me for the first time. You say, oh man, my hips so tight, my lower back, oh. And a lot of you will feel this specific muscle known as the psoas muscle. And all this stuff is all twisting up inside. It's in your lower energy center. And that's all connected to this old system, the old way of life, and it's finished. So it's very taxing. I felt it. We all feel it. And the old identity, you have an old identity. I'm giving you the spiritual background to these things. So it's overwhelming to people. And this was depicted in the movie The Matrix. When you realize your old identity is done, you're not that person anymore. For some people, it's overwhelming. And we are becoming the embodiment. It's a truthful evolution while we're alive. As we move forward in life, it's about how you truthfully feel and acting on your truthful feelings. So many people, you were afraid of living your life from the guilt and the shame and the TV, the people, all this other stuff. Anything that's ego-based will collapse in this event. Do you know this? Anything that's ego-based is about your soul, it's about your spirit. And I recently did a podcast that seems to be exploding right now, and so many people are resonating with it. And watch it after this one if you want. And I discuss, the characteristics of two different types of people in this massive event that's occurring. We have to understand free will. And if you're getting this, I've lived through moments. So we're doing this through as the whole humanity. Several years ago, and that's still here, I try to, when I talk, I show authenticity because there's so many people out there that you understand social media. So you could go to that channel page, and I said, God is going to give us a great shaking, and here we are. It's the micro and the macro. I could teach you about your everyday life, right? And now the whole world is going through the same thing. And God gives you a great shake. I could teach you, I could talk right to you, right? How you doing? Right? So now we pull it back. Now we pull it back and look at the whole humanity, because we have to have the critical mass of humanity. AQ, I'm the best teacher. I appreciate that. Now we pull it back for the whole humanity. We cannot go forward, right? You must have a total dismantling. I said, people say, wait. We all go through this. Where's Mike? Where is he? Oh, he's beneath the surface of the earth. Oh, what is he doing down there? Oh, he's with God. I got the hard hat on. Oh, what are you doing down there? I'm building the foundation. So there's people that went through this already. Your system, you have to, you want a new kitchen? Right? You get your kitchen done, right? But there's a time period, right? You just put new things over the old stuff. No, you got to rip it all apart, rip it down, rip the whole system, rip it all out, and it's messy. And then you have your new kitchen or bathroom or whatever it is you do. And there's a rhythm to this. But in your life and in the whole world, it operates the same way. So if you go through great changes, or if you want to experience something new for your life, and I know the collective of humanity, the souls are screaming out right now for a new world where there's no corruption, where it's great for our children, where people aren't censored, where you could live in love. Smash the like button if that resonates with you. Your soul has called you to this channel. Your soul is here. You feel this right now. We ain't going back. The fire horse is moving forward today. And we are the horsemen of the apocalypse. And what is the apocalypse? It's not the end of the world. It's the end of a world. It's a great revealing. And it's happening right now. And if you try to hold on, God is going to shake and shake and shake. So I said, there's a great shaking. Now in your everyday life, there will be a great shaking. Now we see it manifesting in the world with massive earthquakes, right? Massive heat, all this stuff. So, and this is the lesson, right? In life, God's gonna, you see, you're not doing the right thing. God's gonna give you a little tap. Still not listening. God's gonna give you a nudge. Right? Still not listening. And then God, right, like my father years ago, maybe you were Italian like I was. Are you Italian? Growing, he used to give you the dead leg, right? And if you still don't listen, then God gives the great shaking. And you answer the question. Was humanity listening? Did humanity listen to the taps and the nudges and all these other things that were happening in the past? You answer the question. Right? Or are we getting a great shaking right now? Or the horsemen of the apocalypse rolling this earth right now? You answer the question. Sometimes in life, right? I know there's a lot. I don't do the spiritual bypassing on this channel. How you doing? We do the real work on this channel. Sometimes in life, people don't like this word. It's called responsibility. And in this world, there are weak men. That's why we're in what's called the fourth turning. Weak men create tough times. Now the sons of God are rising up. And smash into the like button if you feel it in your soul and you said there's enough is enough. I was a quiet guy. I said, I was a quiet guy, just minding my business. And maybe you were like me. And now this earth is shaking right now. The event is now. The event is now. You used to be quiet. I'm reading the chat, right? We were just quiet guys, okay? So, as I shared earlier today, this is a time period, and we've been doing it over the past few years. It is time period for courageous action. Courageous. Lions. Not hyenas. Lions. Courageous action will get you through. This world, it looks scary. I'm focus on this. Focus here. Don't focus on it. Look, I know it's all scary. I'm telling you what it means with quantum physics, right? This is the quantum shifting that we're all going through. But Uncle Mike, it's scary. But Uncle Mike, there's earthquakes. But Uncle Mike, the news is reporting all this negative stuff, right? We are crossing the bridge of incidents. There's all this crazy stuff that's happening. You cannot go back. You must go over the bridge. If you hear me for the first time, right? You must continue going. Just keep going. I hope everyone writes it in the comments. Just keep going. And it's really a powerful time period, you know, and I'm here and, you know, we all feel it. And what this energy represents is the return of the light of Christ. Back in the wintertime, and if anyone is new, and you know, my messages last the test of time. It's the video with the swans. Remember that beautiful video? The swans came over to me. I'll post that video here if you're watching, you're on the replay. Everyone made the decision. Everyone made the decision. And you had to make a decision. And I watch people, I'm sure, I know a lot of, and you probably watch people as well. And everyone made a decision. And you choose unconditional love or you choose fear. And that's the choice. Which one will you choose? You write it down. and drink your lemon water. Keeps you hydrated. All right? So I appreciate the comments. Yeah, the unconditional love is rolling in. You got to drop the ego. You got to let go. I hope that the main ideas that we're getting from this message, we really got to let go. Some people don't want to let go. Let go. And be empowered with this energy. Don't be overwhelmed with fear. I really have left very deep messages over the past really year, because this energy's been here, and it really has been the longest dark night of the soul for all of us, because our soul is crying out for more. But I observe. I go through my life. I'm very grateful for my life, and I got to experience so many things in two totally different locations, and that God gave me this experience so I could report the truth to the world. And I've watched so many people just absolutely throw their life away for nothing. I really have. And you're getting this message, and you've spent a lot of time alone like me. I know. You've spent a lot. I got my soul, kid. I got my soul. This, I told you this was coming, is here. I know, Lord, and a lot of people, so that's why you always want to put the outward force. I share about embodiment. I just did a brand new YouTube short. Check out the YouTube short on embodiment. And really focus on your health and wellness, and don't get caught up on this, and don't apologize. Don't apologize to anyone else for improving or ascending or becoming a better version of yourself, because that's what we're doing, and we're doing this across the world right now, across the world. So, what we're experiencing is really the creation of the soul desire that's been inside of you. And if you are new to me, I discuss ascension, psychology, and quantum shifting. And I make these lessons relevant for everyday life people. God moved me to get going right. We're up and running right now. This is happening right now, and we feel this. It's not tomorrow. Do you remember Apollo Creed? He said, "There is no tomorrow," right? Oh, I was ready to run through the wall when that man spoke, right? There is no tomorrow. You got to do it now. And you know when it's time that, this body knows. The body's going to tell you. You know when to rest, and you know it's time to go. Watch this morning's video, and when I'm seeing this now, it all comes full circle. It's time to go home. It's time to go home. My empaths are here. My light warriors are here. It's time to go home. And we are home. Shebby, I hope I said it right. Thank you so much for the super chat. 999. It's over, kid. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful for the community. I'm so grateful for the experience that God gave me and the position that God gave me to be here during this very pivotal moment in the history of humanity. As the world, the energy's rising up, and you're going to see all this scary stuff. So I'm teaching you right now, if you've never heard about this, and Neville Goddard spoke about this, the bridge of incidents. Because are you getting me for the first time? Do you watch weird people? Maybe you meet a person and they totally change. Maybe they ghost you. You should watch my video on when people ghost you, right? You're watching a quantum reality. Don't be afraid. Don't worry. We're almost off this bridge right now. I told you we're going to get you all the way through the event, kid. We are on this bridge of incidents. Don't go back. Keep going. Sharon, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. I'm so grateful for everyone being here, right? See, like sometimes I'm teaching. I'm always teaching. Just click subscribe, get it out of the way. I appreciate it too. It assists me with the algorithm stuff. This is neuroplasticity. Sometimes in life, you have to do something totally different. And in life, you do a quantum event. And it can be something very small. Because we always do the same thing. Neuroplasticity. Build a new neural pathway in the brain. Now I could do this. I wasn't able to do it before. Who knows? Maybe this video explodes. I'll do night streams more times during the week, right? So we're always teaching here on this channel. We're always growing as a community on this channel. Look at that, Esther 414. And maybe we need a new video on number synchronicities. Number synchronicities out of control lately. And this is what I shared with the community. There are signs and people stop. Okay, I understand the signs. We get a lot of animal signs. But I'm here to tell you, as your high commander, because we are here to command reality. We are here to experience the great new earth with our 5 senses. We're not doing a spiritual bypassing. Only if, it's in my imagination. I'm talking to you. It's the word of God. If it's in your imagination, it is your inner child, and God gave you the signal. If it's in your imagination, it's supposed to be on your timeline. And this is how we create. That's powerful stuff. We do some powerful stuff here. Very powerful stuff. No participation trophy. Keto Fusion writes, I love you. I love that. We're not worried about participation trophies. We're worried about the World Heavyweight Championship of the world. Okay, it's right there. Yeah, kid. Oh, you have a great time on this channel, and be happy. There's going to be people that pop up and they want you to be, focus on the negative here. Focus on that. Again, there's going to be things, 2 different types of people. Watch that other podcast because it's exploding right now. 2 different types of people in the world, 2 different types of experiences, 2 different types of frequencies, realities. It's the quantum shift. So it really is a powerful time, and I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful for your support, and you guys motivate me to do more. Tomorrow's video is going to be very powerful. I hope everyone takes a listen to that. And I was called to, a lot of people like when I stand out in nature and I deliver the message. I like doing this too. We do both here. And I'm grateful. I just be real with everyone. All these things, the algorithm and all that. Sometimes I like to be live. Sometimes I like to be out in nature. I can't be a robot. Can you be a robot? I got to do it all. So every time you hit the like button and click subscribe if you haven't, it allows an authentic movement. We have to be ourselves. And that's the shakeup I can't be in that box no more. And your soul is shaking right now. I can't be in that box. We're shaking like this. Maria Richards, thank you so much for the super chat. Beautiful. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for everyone. I'm grateful for everything that begins right now. Just like that. Just like that. We're here. Just like that. So I hope it assists you. I know a lot of people were asking about this. You see this playing out. And we have been, this ain't our first rodeo if you're new. It's not our first rodeo. And now we're seeing it play out in the physical. And we've been feeling it. So always remember, and this is what I teach here on this channel, if you're going to take the journey here, your inner world and then the outer world. And you will see, if you've had the shaking, you had these things, ascension symptoms. So now you see the earthquakes, now you see this outer world change. It's coming from the critical mass of the inner world change, and the Schumann resonance is spiking like never before. So all these things are connected, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And check out the videos. Click subscribe, show up tomorrow. We got a powerful one out in nature waiting for you. And I love doing this, and I love being here for you, and I appreciate you all being here for me. And that's creating a constructive interference wave into the world. If you're here and you say, I wanted a new earth, I wanted better, I want better for my family, I want better for our children, you focus here on this channel, and we are creating a constructive interference wave, and it collapses one world and it builds another one. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. I love you too, Cliff. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you all. And you know, really check out some of these videos that I've shared. One will be at the pinned comment as well. Keep going, kid.